for today's video in this 31 Days of Halloween series, it's actually a little bit different than any of the other videos that I have filmed prior to this one, because this one is very spur of the moment, something that actually just occurred these past couple of days, and I decided I was going to make a video on it because it's something that I don't really understand. And anytime that I experience something or something happens or someone says something that I'm like left questioning, my first instinct is to always come on here with you guys and share it with you, because you guys always give me the absolute best advice and you guys are just incredible at piecing things together. So that is what we are doing today. Before we get into today's video though, I would just very quickly like to mention that today is Thanksgiving in Canada. So I just wanted to wish those of you who are celebrating Thanksgiving Day as well an absolutely happy Thanksgiving. I hope that it is incredible, and I just want to let you guys know that on Thanksgiving there are always so many things in my life that I have to be eternally grateful for, but you guys are always at the very top of that list. I can't even begin to explain to you how much each and every one of you truly mean to me. So thank you so much for giving me this life, for being the absolute best family that I could have never dreamed of, because I would have never imagined how incredible you guys would be. And I just want to let you know that I am so eternally and forever grateful for you all. But without further ado, let's get into this because it's very, I don't know, let's just get into it. So for those of you who aren't familiar, I have two ways in particular other than my social media where you guys are able to contact me and send me things or stories or anything that you think of, and that is my email, questions@haileyreese.com, and my P.O Box, which is always in my description. Now, I'm always receiving the most incredible emails from you guys and the most wonderful things in my P.O Box, and it's become one of my favorite things to do is reading through and getting to know each and every one of you and receiving your letters in my P.O Box or the small gifts that you give me or the things that you send me. It just means so much to me, and it just makes me feel so much closer to you guys. And I really and truly do take the time to sit there for sometimes hours at a time and read through all of the different letters that you guys send in to me and all of the different emails that you guys send in to me. It makes me so incredibly happy. So a few days ago, I actually had received another batch of letters in the mail from my P.O Box, and I was really, really excited to sit down and read through them. And that was when I received this letter that I don't know what to think of it. I'm just gonna go ahead and read it to you guys. Don't worry, in the letter, this individual gives me permission to share this with you guys, but I guess I'm just gonna get into it and read it because I don't even know how to preface this and I wanna hear what you guys think. So the letter came in an envelope, obviously, and it is typed up, so it's not actually handwritten. And this is not really out of the ordinary. There's actually quite a few people who send me in typed up letters, so I didn't think anything of it until I actually started reading it. It says, "Dearest Hailey, you are probably wondering why I have decided to send this to you in the mail and not your email. I know your email for your fans to submit to you gets really full, and I couldn't be sure that this would reach you as soon as it needs to. I'm also old school, and this just feels a lot more comfortable to me. I'm not going to tell you much about me, not because I don't want to, mostly for protection purposes. In fact, this is probably going to be the only time you ever hear from me. If you choose to share this on your channel, please note that I don't mind you do so. You see, I think even you will find yourself questioning the authenticity of this letter. You must understand and know that this is 100% the truth. What I will say about myself is that I'm 43 years old and I first saw you in a dream of mine. Let me explain. One day I met a woman who would soon become my best friend. The thing is, she practiced black magic. I didn't know it was black at the time, and I didn't know the depths of what she was doing. She told me there were spells and ways to make our wildest dreams a reality. Then, before I knew it, we were casting spells together. It was fun at the time. Love spells, spells to bring money. You could say I was naive, completely oblivious to what we were doing. We never did anything bad, so maybe that's why it didn't feel wrong. until one day she asked me to get a hair from a friend of ours so we could use it as a sacrifice / offering and curse her. I knew right then and there that this was more than just love spells and fun, and this had gone too far. We got into a fight and I told her that we couldn't really be friends anymore. The fight got nasty quickly, and the next thing I knew, she told me it would be something I would regret. I thought she meant because she was a great friend, or I'd missed the absence of her in my life or something, but now I know the truth. The shadows came first, every night, watching me. I began losing my hair, feeling sick all the time. Then the dreams came. They were snakes, calling for me. I know how this sounds, but believe me, it's the truth. Then one night, I woke up for a split second and saw my friend above me, whispering in something I could only describe as tongue. I remember how she told me she could do rituals to travel, and that was the moment that I really believed she was now doing black magic on me. I started praying every day, asking to be saved, begging for forgiveness, and praying that this woman would go away. I was never religious before this, but I was desperate for anything to make this stop. This went on for weeks, these snakes, shadows, and horrifying nightmares which would result in praying, a lot of praying. Then I saw you. I know that sounds ludicrous, but it's true. At first I didn't know who you were, just that I would see you every night within my dreams. What you were doing or what was occurring was always different, but your blonde hair and green eyes always stood out. I saw light around you, surrounding you in ways I'd never seen. I believe I saw your soul, purity. I'd never believed in angels, but I thought you were the closest thing to it. The more often I started to see you, the more I began to wonder if you really existed. I couldn't rid the feeling that you were living, breathing, and existing somewhere else in the world. I couldn't understand why you were being shown to me until all of a sudden I did. One night after what I can only explain as nightly occurrences where you'd appear, you spoke. It didn't feel like a dream. It felt real, in a way I'd never felt. You told me that your angels heard my prayers and you were sent to help. I told you I didn't understand and you didn't even try to explain. Instead, you told me of the white light, of angels, of power within me, of light over darkness, and I started to believe you. Now the house that I lived in, once filled with shadows, felt like light, even if it was only in my dreams. Then one night, during my dream, I awoke. You were in the room. I thought I must be dreaming, like I'd woken from a dream in a dream. You sat on my bed and told me you couldn't come anymore, that your physical body, as you referred to it as, was needing rest, that I would be okay. You said there were others that needed your help, and then you went into the drawer in my room that I myself hadn't touched in months. You pulled out an old cross that was my mother's before she died, and you said you'd be praying for me. In the morning, I woke up thinking it was all just another dream until I glanced over and saw the drawer open with the cross on top. I couldn't believe it, so I went to my computer to try and find any information on angels, faith, and a way to explain this. And that's when I found your angels video. I believe it was something on angel numbers. I realized that you were real. You were living, breathing, existing like I'd imagined. You were from countries away from me, spreading light, but I know you came to me and others. Do you know you travel in your sleep? Do you know your soul healed me? I guess you can't answer that to me as I don't want to be contacted, but I needed to tell you what you did for me. I have the cross on my neck. Your soul is bright, so much light. Thank you. And then it's like this cross purple thing that's like drawn on with some sort of a marker, and it says angels, 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 angelas. Like Angela's, maybe she meant to write angels again. And then it says, we will win, we will win, we will win, bye. And there's like no name to be contacted with. So I'm sure you can imagine when I read this, I reread it a couple of different times and I was kind of just like a little bit shocked, I guess. To answer the question, if this is really an occurrence that somebody genuinely had, I definitely am not aware of it. I don't remember anything like it. What she's describing sounds a lot to me like astral projection, but I just don't personally remember astral projecting to her. Now, with that being said, I have astral projected in the past, so this has left me in like this mood where I keep thinking of this almost every single day and questioning it. And I guess that's why especially because she did grant me permission to share this with you guys, I wanted to come on here and throw this in as a video because I am so genuinely confused, and I don't really know what to think of it. So I guess this is the point where I'm turning it over to you guys and asking you, what do you think of this letter? Do you think that it's authentic? Do you think that it's real? Do you think, like, what is it that you guys think that this is, and what is it that you think I should think, if that makes any sense? Well, you guys, that is it for today's video. I know that it was spur of the moment. I know that it was random and kind of out there, but I hope that we can kind of come to an idea of what this letter means, and yeah. If you guys are new to my channel or you are just not yet subscribed but you do enjoy my videos, make sure to go ahead and click the subscribe button and join the Reese's Pieces so that you don't miss out, because I am uploading every single day from now until Halloween. And please give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Yeah. Remember, my loves, do all things with kindness. And until next time, I love you.